Okay, I want to show you today these gigantic, literally enormous 132 gallon garbage bags. So they're like lawn and leaf bags. These things are awesome. I had no idea how big 132 ounces or gallons was, but this is how big it is. I literally, when I got it, was going to hide in it and jump and scare my husband when he got home. Let me show you up close. The stitching on these things is really, really nice. It also comes, each one, you get 3 of these very large bags in a package. Each one comes with this little bit of like plastic boning that you can slide right in the seam while you're using it to help it stand up. Let me stand back to help it stand up. I only used 1 of the bonings, but I certainly know that 2 would obviously make it much stronger. But you can stand it, it stands up all by itself. You can just pull the boning out when you're done with the season and store it. The stitching on you can see here, we've got reinforced stitching on the handles. These things are so big. These are going to be amazing. It's kind of a waterproofy bag, but yet water can run through. I am notorious for pulling out all of my garden trash here and just putting it in a pile. And I always tell myself, oh yeah, I'll take that to the burn pile, but I don't. So if I have a bag like this with handles that I can fill up and just drag down to the burn pile, that is great. They came folded like this, and then this is the boning. So this boning, there's 2 seams on the side. And you can see I've stuck 1 piece of boning in. Then there's another little seam here, and that's where the other piece goes. It stands up fine with 1 piece though. So you can use this for leaves, garden waste, jumping out and scaring people. My cats love them, but honestly, it's a really, really nice quality material. It's kind of a, I don't know if it's called a polypropylene, if that's what it's made of, but you can hear it's that tough, rugged material. It's got handles on the bottom and the top. Because I think what I would do is with these bottom handles here is if I felt like it was getting really heavy, I might just kind of strap that into something if I wanted to keep this somewhere in the garden so that it was like staying put, so it's not blowing away in the wind or whatever. Because these are very lightweight bags, which is really nice, which means you can load it up and just drag that huge pile of leaves across the yard. So let me show you again how big this thing is. So this is the 132 gallon. Definitely going to be getting some of the smaller ones too. Sorry, you could put chickens in your bag. Going to be getting some of those smaller ones too for areas where I don't need quite as much. But we get a ton of maple leaves where I live, and I have to drag them all across the yard to my mulch pile. So these are going to be great because they're not going to be too heavy filled with leaves. But enjoy, and I cannot wait for the gardening season to start.